Hello everyone, I am here today to film a St. Patty's Day look for you. I am going to be using a couple of different palettes, but if you have similar colors in your collection already, it should work just as beautifully. I have already primed my eyes using the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. I will use Kinky from my Urban Decay Smoked palette to set that, and I'm just going in on a concealer brush. Next, I'm going in on this like short, squatty, fat brush to the color Freestyle. And as you can see, it's just a little bit peachier than Kinky, and I'm going to use that as my transition color. So I'm going to run that through the crease and upwards a little bit towards the eyebrow, and eventually at the end of the look I'll come back in with an underbrow highlight color and kind of tone that down. Next, I am going to use this Avon cream shadow brush to apply my NYX eyeshadow base in white all over the lid. But I try not to use too much of this at a time. It does have a tendency to crease if it's too heavily applied. Here's where it gets a little bit fun. I am going into the Urban Decay Vice 4 palette, and I am using the color Grasshopper. I will be applying that using this e.l.f. Professional Blending Eye Brush, but any small domed brush should do. And I'm going to use that to create sort of a halo look, but I'm trying to not intensify it too much in the crease itself. So I'm going to apply that heavily in the outer corner. And I'm doing it just a little bit on the inner corner as well. And then whatever product is left over on the brush, I'm going to use that to kind of sweep through the crease. I'm using my Lorac Golden Zip palette, and I'm going into the color Unlimited eyeshadow C-brush. And first I'm going to apply that directly on the middle area that I've left clear, and then I'm going to foil that because I really want that to stand out. Before I foil that gold, I want to go back and kind of repeat the process with the green because I lost a little bit of the intensity, so I just want to build it up a little bit more. Absolutely, foiling it is an optional step at this point. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take that same brush that I used to apply the gold, and I'm going to dip it into that gold color one more time. Kind of swirl it around a little bit so I got a lot of product on there. I'm going to use my Hard Candy makeup setting spray. I'm going to spray it a couple of times. Whoops. A couple of times. And I'm just going to put that directly in the center. I'm going in on this e.l.f. blending brush with the color Blackout. And I just dipped the very, very edge of it, like no pressure, just the smallest amount of black. And I just want to put that in the very furthest outer corner to add a little dimension. And just to make sure that's nice and blended, I'm going to use this Mica Beauty Cosmetics angled brush. And there's no product on here. I'm just going to blend a little bit on the edge and then up into the crease. Next, I am using my sample of my Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper. This is old, it doesn't work very well. I'm a little bit nervous to try it again, but I'm going to use this on my upper lash line. So I just did like a baby wing, just to give my eyes a little bit of definition. And again, this normally isn't so patchy and it doesn't normally take me like 3 hours, but this one's kind of drying out, so it skips a little bit, which just means I get to go shopping to get a new one, right? Isn't that what that means? And for my lower lash line, I will be using my Urban Decay 24/7 liner in Perversion. And I'm going to use my EcoTools liner brush. It's just a flat line. In the color Grasshopper to basically mimic what I've done on top. So I'm going to put that about halfway on the outside and on the inside. The Unlimited in the middle. And I'm going to use that to kind of soften the green a little bit. And finally, I will be using my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara to generously coat upper and lower lash lines, and it would be even more fun to use fake lashes with this look if that is your thing. It is not my thing. It's far too high maintenance for me. But I ain't judging, you do you. So that is the finished St. Patty's Day look. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and feel free to leave me a comment and let me know what you'd like to see in the future. Thank you for watching. Peace and love.